Hey, I lost the game. It's Sunday night, 11:14. Hopefully this won't be late. This is probably going to be a pretty long video, and I apologize for that. I just got back from spending a little under a month in Alaska and New York. Alaska was pretty great, as you know, I told you quite a bit about it. New York was awesome. I had a great time there. I met a whole bunch of family, and they're all really cool people. And I did some awesome stuff. Ate great food. I had a bagel every morning, and pizza, and Italian food, and it was really good. Stuff that I did. I visited the World Trade Center, which I feel like I should have had an emotional response to it, but I don't know, it's hard to have an emotional response to something that's just a hole in the ground with a high fence around it. No kind of memorial or anything. I was there for about a minute and then decided to leave. I walked across the Brooklyn Bridge, which took quite a while, but it was a lot of fun, and it was pretty cool. Good stuff. I saw Spring Awakening, which was really sad, let me tell you. I almost cried. It was funny, it was emotionally touching, really good. Anyone who ever has a chance to see it, do so, or you'll be regretting it for the rest of your life. It was really good. I just wasn't expecting there to be, simulated, acted out sex on stage. But there was, and it was really shocking, and I'm really glad that my grandfather decided not to go with. So, yeah, that was that. I went to a Six Flags in New Jersey with a couple of my second cousins, and that was a lot of fun. It's exactly like the Six Flags in Atlanta, only bigger. And it was great. I kept thinking of JV as I was going on different rides because, I remembered her being all pumped about, the Superman and the Batman ride. Can't remember what it was. And, as I was getting on the Superman, I had this horrible feeling, just like when I was getting on the Superman in Atlanta, like I was going to die. Because, as some of you may recall, when I was getting on the Superman in Atlanta, my shoulder safety harness whatever thing wouldn't stay shut. And they finally got it to stay shut, but I was scared the entire time I was riding the ride that it would fly open and I would go plunging to my disgusting, horrible, painful death. But, as you can see, I survived riding both Supermans. I'm uninjured, unscathed. So everything's all good in that respect. Let me see, what else did I do while I was in New York? We were going to go to Coney Island, but we didn't. We were going to go to the Statue of Liberty, but we didn't. We rode the subway, and while I don't like the New York subway quite as much as I enjoyed riding the London Underground or the Paris Metro, it's still a nice system, and I appreciate it, and I'm really glad that New York has it. I didn't see any creepy people, which was good. I kept thinking that I would sit next to somebody, and I'd go, wow, you remind me of somebody I went to school with. Somebody whose name rhymes with Paulden. Ugh. But I never did. I never encountered any creepy, scary people. Nobody jumped out of the shadows and went, you're gonna get raped. Which was good. Really, really good. Makes me feel very good about going to school in New York. I had nothing but wonderful experiences the entire time I was there, and I just realized that my hands aren't on in the camera, so you can't see all of the crazy hand gestures I'm doing. But anyway, moving on. Now I'm back in Mississippi, and that's just fine. Except I really can't wait for TC weekend. I really want to get out of the house and go and see all you crazy MSMS people again. And that's pretty much all I've got for this week. However, I do have one thing to say to Leslie. I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around, desert you. Love you guys. See you next week.